Okay, hello everybody! Welcome back to another Luna tutorial. So today it's not much of a tutorial, but it's more of like, I'm just gonna tell you what I personally use. Wait, are my eyes working? What's going on with my eyes? Technical difficulties, it happens as a VTuber. Actually, it happens to a lot of YouTubers, not even VTubers, but especially VTubers, because we have a lot more stuff we have to run, you know? I run OBS, and then I also use VC Face for my actual, model, my VTuber model. Yeah, and, what was the third one? Oh, where's my notes? Oh, and webcam motion. So, the webcam motion capture is a software, that tracks my hands. Yeah, VC Face is what I use to track my face, because I like how VC Face tracks my face better than webcam motion, but VC Face doesn't track my hands. So I use them both so that I have hands and I have a good face. If that makes sense, because I like it, look at my eyebrows. Oh, it's not really picking it up. There we go. Yep. But yeah, it picks up a lot more than webcam motion capture. That's the name of the software, by the way. It's not a very good name if you ask me. Webcam motion capture. Yeah. It's not free per se. There's like a free trial, but if you don't pay for it, you'll have like a bunch of words and everything everywhere. So I pay for it, but it's really cheap. I think you can pay like 15 or 20 bucks for 3 months or something. It's not bad at all. But yeah, that's what I use for software. But hardware, I just wanted to tell you that I actually haven't paid for a whole lot. I mean, I have my laptop, which was very pricey. I admit it's a gaming laptop. And I'll show you on screen what my laptop is. So the laptop I have is an MSI Thin A15, A15. I think the 15 stands for 15 inch. Yeah. Because I use it for work all the time too. So that's why I got a laptop instead of a desktop. But someday I'll have a desktop too. But for now, I'm just using my laptop, and it has a built-in webcam. So that's what I use to track my face. It's just the laptop webcam, which isn't a very good camera, but it works just enough to where it can track my face. Yeah, so when I talk and when I look around, you know, that kind of thing. That's what it's tracking. It's tracking my eyebrows. It's tracking my eyes and my blinks and my lips. It tracks all that. Yeah. And then for my hands, because you have to have 2 separate cameras for that, I actually just use my phone. I use my smartphone. And the smartphone I have is a Google Pixel. So it works really well for that. Yeah, and I just plug it into the computer with a USB, and I tell it use it as a webcam, and that's it. I don't need any extra software for that even. It just kind of like hooks up to it. I got a good microphone because if you watch my very first video...
Welcome back to Infinity Nikki. Okay, come on, Momo. We are on an adventure. Oh no! I died.
The audio is very bad. Yeah, I was using a headset with a microphone, and I was like, yeah, this is good. This is okay. And then it's bad. It's just really bad. So I do recommend you get a decent microphone, and you can find them really cheap. The one that I have is a Maono DGM20. It's this one here. It's Maono. And it's the DGM20. I don't know what S is. I don't have the S version. Maybe that's the newest one. I don't know. But it's really nice because it has a microphone gain built onto the mic. Just go down. Like right here. I don't know if you can see it. And it came with like this little pop filter thing, which is just plastic. So yeah, it's not that big a deal. It came with the boom arm. And it comes with a cable that has like this adapter that goes from USB to USB-C. I use the USB-C part because my laptop has a USB-C port. It's really nice. But if your laptop or your computer doesn't have a USB-C, that's okay because this particular one, comes with a USB-A adapter to a C, if that makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, there you go. See, you can see there's a little volume thingy here, so you can slide that up and down. This one also comes with, oh, what's this? Lifetime firmware upgrade. Neat. There, noise canceling. Yeah, if you hold down this touch, it's not even a real button, but it's a touch button. If you hold it down, it has noise canceling. One tap noise. Oh, I have it off. Dang it. I always have it off. I forget which is on and off. Anyway, and it also has a mute button. So if you click on this just once, if you tap it, it turns it off. If you click it on, it turns green. And then you can hold it down to make it blue, which gives you that noise cancellation. It's really nice. And it does light up. It's kind of nice. But yeah, so this is what I use. And you gotta have it kind of close to your face for it to like really pick up nicely. But yeah, it's a really good one. Like and you can just get that one or you can get the boom. I have the boom and it works perfectly for what I use it for. Yeah, so on here it says it's $53, which is kind of pricey if you ask me. But if you want a nice one, you gotta pay the money. However, if you go to Amazon, look at this. Look at how much it is on Amazon. It's only $35. I don't know why it's so cheap on Amazon, but this is what I have. It's cheap and it works and it's great for what it does. Yeah, it's really good. So I actually use this in tandem with Voicemod. We said VC face and then I tried to say Vroid. So many V's. Voicemod. Yeah, and Voicemod is a free software that you can download and stuff. And I don't use any filters or anything on my voice except for the default Voicemod one. Here, let me show you. This is Voicemod, and I just use clean mic. That's what I use. That's all I use. Okay, so this is what it sounds like without it. Okay, this is it. This is just the microphone. No noise cancellation or anything. And it's very, very quiet. I'm not sounding quiet. I'm still talking the same as I was. But then when I turn it on, it gets loud again. So I use this because it like boosts my voice and amplifies it. Yeah, and I really like it. But yeah, and I don't even pay for it right now. I just got the regular free version. I leave everything as default. But anyway, so yeah, Voicemod is another software that I use. And I don't use any filters. So if you're wondering if this is my real voice, it is. And the next thing that I wanted to discuss, which isn't a big deal, is a cell phone like tripod. It was really nice because at first I was trying to figure out how to put my phone on something so that way it can capture me and things like that. So I was like using decks of cards to like help hold it up. I have a pop, what do you call it? Those things, pop, shoot. What are these things called on the back of phones? So I have a pop socket on the back, which is really helpful. So, I mean, if you have a tripod for the pop socket or you have a tripod already for your phone or, you're like me and you just find things lying around your house that you can, use to set it up, anything works really. But I have this, well, mine's a little bit different. I think mine's an older model, but I have this flexible premium phone mini tripod stand holder. Oh my gosh, so many words. And it's only $20. But if you, once again, if you go onto Amazon, you can get it for like $12, like $13. It's crazy. And you could probably find cheaper ones. The one I have is the one that, is very, very flexible. So yeah. So you could get a cheaper one, or you don't even have to get one. Like I said, use some textbooks. If you went to college or you went to school, high school or whatever, and you've got all those textbooks, just use them for that. It works. Like I said, I used like different things. What did I use? I used a desktop organizer and like a deck of cards or two. I think I used 2 decks of cards, and I just kind of like propped it up to where it just sat just right. Because when I'm doing this, I also have to have the phone plugged in, otherwise it'll die quickly because the camera's on. And the camera will drain your battery quick, so yeah. But yeah, so that's what I use, and it's not even really needed. It's just like a helpful little guy, helpful little tool. And if you are VTubing or you're planning to, just know that when you're recording and you're doing all these videos, like MP4s, like the video types and stuff, takes a lot of storage. So I do recommend you get an external storage device. It's like a giant USB drive, but it's a lot bigger and better. Yeah. And the one that I have is a Seagate portable drive. I got a really big one. You can get them in 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte. I have a 4 terabyte, so it's got plenty of space. Because my laptop only has, I think like 1 terabyte of storage, and I filled it up within like the first 2 months. And I was like, I have to delete stuff. And it was really scary because, you know, if I delete stuff, it's gone forever, except for the stuff I uploaded on YouTube. So it was really scary. I did have to get a Seagate portable drive. And the price depends on how big you want it. Like I said, mine is 4 terabytes, and I put everything on my laptop onto it, plus like these last few months, and it's only at, I have it popped up here. Look at that. I've still got so much space on it. Oh my gosh, it's a lot. And then here's my computer's already almost full again already. It's ridiculous. Although I have Arc, the video game, it takes up a lot of space. So I think that's what most of that is. But yeah, I do recommend getting some kind of portable drive to put your stuff on because videos take up a lot of space, especially when you're editing and stuff. Okay, so for 4 terabyte, it's $100, which isn't that bad considering like how much 4 terabytes is. You can get a 1 terabyte for $60, a 2 terabyte for $80. For that price though, you might as well double it. Oh my gosh, that's only what, $20 more? And this is $60, $80. Yeah, you might as well go for the big one for these prices. But then again, you can always go onto Amazon. I typed in Amazon. Okay, so this Seagate is a hard drive HDD. I think mine is an SD. Forgot. I think SDs run quicker or something. I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, it just kind of depends on what, you know. Whoa, this one's 14 terabytes. I don't think that one's portable. That's probably why. It's huge. 16? Whoa. 2 terabyte for 8. It's the same price on Amazon, it looks like. So yeah, this might be your most expensive thing. So, and you don't have to have it right away. It's just something to think about when you're starting out, you know. You'll probably want some kind of storage system for all your videos, because if something happens to YouTube and you lose all that, it's going to be devastating. So yeah, I do recommend you think about that, you know, an external storage. And then I also have a secondary monitor. I call it a monitor, but it's actually just a 32-inch TV. It's really cheap. It was one I got years ago on Black Friday at Walmart, so it's really cheap, and yeah, I think I got it for like $50. It's a Fune brand, whatever that is. But yeah, that's another thing you don't really have to have, but it is really nice because I usually put OBS and stuff up there so I can kind of like look up and make sure everything is running, and I put my Audacity, because Audacity is what I use to record my voice. I don't necessarily use the OBS mic or the OBS because sometimes it sounds different. I don't know why. Audacity comes out clearer and cleaner. Yeah. But yeah, you don't have to have a monitor, but it is nice. So if you have a spare TV lying around with an HDMI, that's what I would use. Or if you have a spare monitor lying around, because the other monitor I have is a really old one that doesn't even have USB. It's got like 9 pins and 2 screws. You know what I mean? Not cat cable. I forgot what you call them, but it's a really old... What are these cables called? 9-pin cable. Yeah, these. It's this. That's exactly what it is. It's so funny. They're cheap, but like... The monitor I have is an old HP. Well, I'm not even using it because I don't have that on this laptop, so I can't even use it. But it's an old HP, and it takes this. It doesn't even have an HDMI, which is really funny. Although you could probably get this to HDMI, I bet. Couldn't you? Can you get a 9-pin to an HDMI? I should look into that. I should just get another monitor. But this is VTubing on a budget, so yeah, it's just what you got lying around or, you know, find cheaply and things like that. And then I don't know if I need to say it, but like my mouse is even really cheap. I don't even have a big mouse. Like, it's literally an iHome plastic little dude. I want to get a better one. I should get a better one. But this is an iHome. I tried looking it up on like Google and Amazon, and I didn't even see it. I don't think they make them anymore. So the closest one that I found was this one. But mine's cheaper than this because mine doesn't have these side buttons. Mine doesn't even have... Yeah, mine doesn't even have this button. It's literally got right mouse button, left mouse button, and a scroller with a clicky. That's it. Yeah, it's so little and cheap. And when I did see a little picture of it, it was Big Lots. So I clicked on Big Lots, but I think Big Lots went out of business or something. So yeah, and this is less than $10. So yeah, go to your Goodwill or your local thrift stores too. You could probably find used mouses, used computer mouses and stuff. Cause yeah, you can get mouses really, really cheap. I don't know how much mine was. I've had it forever. I don't even know where I got it. But it's so cheap, it only has 3 buttons and a scrolly wheel. So yeah, just use what you got, you know? And it does depend if your computer can handle running VTubing though too. If your computer starts to get too hot, you might need to get a laptop fan. I got a laptop fan because my computer would run warm, and so the laptop fan would kick on to high, and that was messing with my audio. So I got a laptop fan to help keep it cool so that it doesn't get too loud. Yeah, but again, that's not even like a super necessity. That's just an extra, you know? So yeah, that's what hardware I have. I just wanted to let you guys know that you can do all this super cheap, and it's great. It's amazing, really. Because yeah, I just used my phone, which I already used for a lot of things and I already had. I used the laptop camera because, you know, it's there. Might as well use it. I don't have a webcam, just the laptop camera, which I guess is a webcam, but you know what I mean. I don't have any tracking software or hardware. I have tracking software, but not hardware. The tracking just uses the cameras. And it's really great. And even the software was like either free or really cheap. Yeah, so you can do it. I believe in you. Yeah. Audacity is free too, by the way. All of the software is free. Except the webcam motion capture. But you don't even need that. You don't need that because webcam motion tracks is just for my hands. Otherwise, it's just like my face and my head and stuff, which is using VC Face, which I did a tutorial on that. So if you want to see it, make sure you check it out. It's really good. But that's a free, completely free software. Yeah. And same with VRoid Studio. If you want to make your avatar in VRoid Studio, that's where you would go to make a model or an avatar. Completely free. It's amazing. All this free stuff that they have. Yeah, for creatives like us and stuff. So yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, make sure you like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you like my content. I've got more things coming. I've got some ideas on other tutorials and stuff. So if you like the tutorials, let me know down in the comments if it's helpful. I really like making these to, you know, help spread the word on how to do things and how things work. Because, you know, I had to figure it out all out on my own. So I thought it'd be helpful to share the knowledge, you know? So yeah, thank you so much everybody for being here. I appreciate all of you guys. I do. So yeah, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful week. Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's so much stuff. That's just, you know, stuff I just had lying around. I only had to buy a couple of things. And they were cheap too. Yeah.